Businesses in Madison County are adapting to the use of cloth face coverings in the business setting to protect employees, customers, and the entire community from the spread of coronavirus. This video will demonstrate how to appropriately use a cloth face covering in the workplace. Putting on or donning your cloth face covering. Wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. You may also want to use alcohol-based hand rub. Identify which side of the cloth face covering is the outside and which is the inside. Loop the face covering over your ears, bringing the covering to your nose and mouth. Secure at the ears. Depending on the design of your face covering, you may need to pull down the face covering under your chin and over your nose. While wearing your cloth face covering, do not pull the top of your face covering below your chin. Keep your nose and mouth covered. Do not touch the inside of your face covering. Removing or doffing your cloth face covering. Move to a clean area. Wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. You may also want to use alcohol-based hand rub. Remove the face covering from the ear loops. Avoid touching the inside of the face covering. Store in a clean bag until you are able to launder the face covering. Launder your cloth face covering daily. Thank you for your diligence in using proper face covering guidelines. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Hey Colleen, what do we have coming up on the show?
Happy Independence Day, everyone. We have a fantastic update from our friend Scott Anderson at the Madison County Food Services, feeding our kids as always. Hey, speaking of feeding kids, Madison County Public Library had a fun contest this week. It was all about the very hungry caterpillar. Randy, I can't wait to tell you about that. Hey, speaking of being hungry, we have 3 local eateries. They're getting ready to reopen. That's exciting. We'll tell you more about that. However, Randy, they're doing it safely. And we all know that our friends at the Madison County Health Department have been leading and getting information to you. So we'll hear from our special guest, Misty Motts. She'll tell you more about being safe during this time.
Absolutely. And guess what? We have our ferry poll that we took. How many ferries were in Madison County? Hope's Wings Fishing Tournament coming up. We have an event.
Great to hear.
His birthday is also today. And we have a ribbon cutting for Millstone Park. And we wrap it up with the Cane Pole Fishing Report.
All that and more coming up, Randy.
Coming up next. Stay tuned.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, intro fireworks.
That soundtrack's amazing.
I know. It's free.
You're watching Madison County Live. Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Now back to the show.
Welcome everybody to this July 4th edition of Madison County Live.
Cue the fireworks.
Oh, cue the fireworks
Oh my
and
God.
sound effects. Hey,
Happy
be sure to watch the fireworks tonight at 10 o'clock. Okay, sponsored by Amanda Markham. So don't forget that.
And Randy, will you be singing?
Should I hum during the fireworks?
No, I don't.
Probably,
should.
probably not. Probably
I think that I think we'll leave it up to that fantastic soundtrack. Folks, how are you this week? Randy, I'm happy to see you here.
Happy Independence
so long.
Day. What? I know, it's been so long since, what, 8 hours ago or something? I don't know.
How's your week been?
It's been good.
Good.
Leading up to this Independence Day. It's going to be hot and humid, and you know I love that weather.
The hotter the better for Randy Rosenbaum. Yes, you have been thrilled with the weather this week. I know.
I know. I love it. I love the weather.
You just thrive in it. Hey, speaking of thriving, guess who's still thriving? Madison County Food Services.
That's right. They're still serving food.
They sure are continuing to knock it out of the park. We had a chance to catch up with our friend Scott Anderson.
Right.
He gave us the totals for this week, folks. Still, once again, the children of Madison County were fed over 45,000 meals.
Wow.
Were fed to the kiddos here in Madison County this week.
And you know
Just
what?
Amazing.
It should be celebrated with fireworks.
It should, absolutely. Fireworks, a parade, the whole thing. You're doing a fantastic job, Madison County Food Services. We thank you so much. So this week, steak and farm fresh veggies went out at Shannon Johnson. Coming soon, you're going to see those at B. Michael Cottle. And you're also going to have corn on the cob this week.
You know what I love?
Both love. Yes.
I like grilled out corn on the cob.
So good.
Then you slather it in mayonnaise and Parmesan cheese and Mrs. Dash. Oh,
Randy, you are so fancy.
it's great. Oh.
I love the way that God creates it. I didn't realize we had to do all these fancy things to it.
God creates it, but I dress it up.
You dress it up. That's kind of one of your life mottos, isn't it, Randy?
Isn't it? Yes. God makes it. I make it better.
There you go. No. Thank you so much to Scott Anderson and the entire team at Madison County Food Services. You're doing a fantastic job, and our community greatly appreciates it. Randy, I'm going to keep you hungry.
Okay. Is this about the caterpillar?
It sure is. One of my all-time favorite books, The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. Well, listen, Madison County Public Library did a really fun contest this week. It was called the Marvelous Madison County Public Library Bake Off. It was their first one. Right. Participants were asked to make a cake of the Very Hungry Caterpillar. Ooh. Folks did it. They sent in their pictures, and now Madison County, you have a chance to vote. So hop on Madison County Public Library's Facebook page. Okay. Take a look at these darling caterpillars. They're numbered, and then you comment below with the number that you think's the best. Randy, there's no way that I could pick my favorite.
Between all of those, are there going to be prizes?
Yes, there is going to be a prize. Let's see, they're going to get a baking book from young chefs. They also said stay tuned because this was just the first contest as such that they're doing. So more of these will be coming. But thanks to the Madison County Public Library and for all the kiddos that participated.
Right, nice. That's cool. That's cool. I love that. Yes. I love that. Hey, speaking of Madison County, you have some openings with restaurants, I know, making the big openings this week.
We sure do. We have, yes.
So what are the openings?
You got it, Randy. So we had one this week, Craft Restaurant and Artistry in downtown Richmond, reopened this week to delivery and curbside, Tuesday through Saturday, 11:30 a.m. until 7 p.m. You can order online for that, and they're located at 200 West Main Street. We'll pop up the details on that.
Sure.
Then Looking forward, Tuesday the 7th, Noodle Nirvana.
Noodles are back, people.
Noodles are back.
And you know what? Let's celebrate Noodles coming back. Yay! Na, 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 na. You see a theme here? It's a July 4th show.
That's right. A good fireworks show is always nice to see. Again, this is going to be modified. So we encourage you to visit each individual's eatery's Facebook pages. They're going to tell you exactly what to do. They'll be open online to carry out and deliver. Once again, just as crap, no dine-in, folks.
No dine-in,
so pop on their page for details. No dine-in.
Right.
Masks will be required if you are in the premises. So they're located at 315 Chestnut Street in Berea.
Right.
Again, we'll pop up that information. And then Thursday the 7th, Hole and Corner Donuts.
Yay!
Oh my goodness. Yes. They're just such a treat, Randy.
Who doesn't like donuts?
Beautiful. They're beautiful. They're delicious. Another exciting modified reopening to online and curbside. Again, 315 Chestnut Street in Berea. For more information, call 859-756-6447. Visit their pages. We'll continue to share the updates. Folks, these are modified. They're doing that for your safety.
Exactly. And speaking of safety, we have a special guest on the show, Misty Motts from the Madison County Health Department. And she's going to talk to us about the difference between quarantine and isolation, okay, and mask wearing, and information about how contact tracing works.
Very good. Let's hear from Misty.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We have Misty Motts with the Madison County Health Department. Welcome, Misty. She's coming in remotely today on the phone. How are you?
I am great. How are you, Randy?
Fantastic. And Colleen is here. She can hear you, but you can't hear Colleen because of some technological glitches we had, but we'll work it out because the important thing is we can hear you, Misty.
That's right.
Well, thanks, Randy.
So, Misty, what exactly is on your list to talk to us this week on this great July 4th Saturday?
So we're going to talk a little bit about the difference between quarantine and isolation, the importance of wearing a mask, and a little bit about the contact tracing and what that is.
Okay. All right. We'll start with, on your list, with item 1, ma'am.
So quarantine is more for people that have had a close contact. So that's going to be within that 6 feet for more than 10 minutes or so of someone who is a positive COVID-19 case. And that is important to try and help mitigate any spread. Okay. So if you've had that close contact, we ask that you stay home for 14 days, kind of watch yourself for signs and symptoms. Isolation is for those patients that have been diagnosed with COVID-19, especially when they're symptomatic. We want them to stay home. It's usually full 10 days up to 14 days, depending on their symptoms and how they recover.
Sure. And
that's to help prevent the spread as well. But we want them to kind of isolate in the house, try to stay in one room, using only one bathroom. So that's kind of the difference between quarantine. Quarantine is you want to stay home away from others in case you did pick it up.
Right, exactly.
Isolation, we know you have it, so we want you to stay home and get better, but staying home and away from others is the key.
Got you. Okay. And that's the difference between those two, correct?
Yes, the quarantine is mainly for those who have had any kind of close contact. Isolation is those that are sick. We want them to definitely be kind of one space only, trying not to have it all around the house, trying to protect others in the home.
Okay, got you. Okay. Now, let's talk about mask wearing. Where should we do that, and at what times, etc.?
Okay, so mask wearing is there's a lot that goes into that, but the keys are wearing it when you're around others, especially people that are not in your typical circle of people you are around.
Okay.
So any kind of public places, anywhere that there's more than a few people that you are not usually around.
Right.
So grocery stores, any type of small gatherings you go to, the key would be to wear it. And the important part is that it covers your nose and your mouth. Yes. That way it covers all those spaces that you could breathe anything in. And it also protects those around you, because if you're wearing it and you have a symptom, you're not spreading that to them. So it kind of protects both of you by wearing that. There's a big myth out about a cloth mask not being as protective. The goal is to lessen the spread.
Right.
It might contain all of it, but if you cough into a mask, you're not coughing as far as you would if you were without a mask.
Right. Right. So it keeps those particles down, definitely.
Yes, and it protects you from breathing in particles from someone else that could be coughing as well.
Exactly. And it's really not that inconvenient. I mean, I've done it. I try to go in like at Lowe's and my rule is if I know I'm going to be in close contact with people I have to talk to, I wear my mask.
Yes. Especially people you're going to be having a conversation with. If you know you're going to be around more than more than passing by.
Yes.
That's a really big key. A lot of people don't realize that it's important that it stays above your nose the entire time because you can still breathe in that way. So we want to protect that whole area.
Right. And Misty, let me ask you, I like to power walk. I like to go on my walks around Gibson Bay. So speaking of which, wearing a mask around, if you're passing by people that are walking too and your contact is like really quick, like, you know, you pass by and you're both moving and everybody's moving and everybody's pretty much far apart. What's your advice on that?
The goal would be to still have a mask if it's people that you aren't very close to, you don't know where they go. So anyone outside of your home circle that you are around at all times anyway. Okay. And even in the house, sometimes if someone in the house becomes symptomatic, you would want to try and separate as much as possible, wear a mask while you're around them in that close proximity.
Gotcha. Okay.
Even that quick walking by in the parks, things like that. If you have your own backyard, that's your own little oasis, that is completely acceptable. Go in your own backyard. You don't need it there.
Sure.
But when we're in public, the key would be to wear it there because it's hard to contain who all is around each other.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Colleen, I think she has a question. She looks like she's ready to pose a question. Colleen, do you have a question for Misty?
No, I think that all of the advice that Misty is giving is excellent. And I would also say, you know, that I'm a huge mask wearer, and I'm also a severe asthmatic. And and I have no problem breathing through the disposable surgical mask. I've talked about that before. Okay. So I think that Misty and Randy, you also brought up a good point. If you are in a public space like that, and even if you are exercising, hop out of the way. You know, sometimes when you're in outdoor spaces, you're kind of in a different mode of thought.
Mindset, right. With the outside spaces, right.
Exactly, with the outside spaces, and leave some room. Sure. You know, I see a lot of folks doing that, and I think that's just common courtesy these days.
Sure. Misty, now let's move on to contact tracing. How exactly does that work, and why is it important?
The contact tracing is, so the basic process, let's just start from the beginning, make it a little easier to understand if I walk you all the way through it.
Sure.
When we get a positive case, we kind of ask them some questions. We make sure that they're okay, what they need, if there is any resources we can help provide for them. And then we ask them who their close contacts might have been. And that is to make sure that those people are aware of that close contact. That way, if they have signs or symptoms, they can seek care if they need to. They would be aware that they need to protect others in their home.
Right.
That they would not, they would be very careful about going anywhere else. That's where the quarantine comes in place. Okay. So when we get a list of those people that they were in close contact with, we just call and make sure that they're aware. We don't share any of the information about the case because that is HIPAA protected.
Sure.
We would call and let them know you've been in close contact, you've been identified, and then give them education and information and try to help them with anything they may need and discuss signs and symptoms to help try to stop the spread as much as possible.
Okay.
We can also give them information about how to talk to their employer about that situation. We can work with them on staying home from work and from other places, like going to doctor's visits, things like that.
Okay. Excellent. That's fantastic. Misty, since it is July the 4th.
Yes.
So do you have some advice for people for July 4th while also celebrating?
So social distancing is going to be the key there. Even if it's multiple people in the area, you can have a great time and watch those amazing fireworks, but that 6 feet is going to be your key.
Right.
Even in open spaces, if we keep that separation going, you're going to have less contacts. Because the key would be, if I call, we don't have 25 people to lift, right?
Right, right.
So, and that is going to make it more fun because then we're not worried about anybody being sick. We can have a great time, enjoy the outdoors, and enjoy those amazing fireworks. But wearing a mask if you're going to be in the public places watching those fireworks is key as well.
Absolutely. And I think the Richmond fireworks, I know, and I don't know about Berea, but I'm assuming the same thing, is that I think they want everybody to stay in their vehicle.
Yes, there's been signs around Berea that I've seen that have asked us to continue to practice social distancing, keep outside.
Exactly. All right. Misty, thank you for being with us today on this July 4th. We appreciate having you. So we can't wait to actually see you in person.
I know. I thank you for calling and having me here, and I can't wait to see you again.
Randy, for more information, where do folks need to go?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Colleen wants to know, for more information, where do people go to get all this information, the best place?
So there are two websites that are awesome. The kycovid19.ky.gov
Gotcha.
has a lot of the information for employers, for you as an individual, and for any type of businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cdc.gov has a lot of the information about when to quarantine, how to quarantine, wearing a mask, even how to make some homemade ones.
Good. Absolutely. Well, thank you, Misty, for coming on today.
Thank you.
All right. And have a great 4th, Misty. We can't wait to see you soon.
You too.
All right, folks, we'll be right back after this.
Things are a bit different for now, but the Madison County Health Department wants you to know our clinics are still here to serve you in any way we can during the COVID-19 pandemic. Here are the current clinic days and hours of operation. Some visits can be completed off-site over the phone, so your first step is to call ahead. If you do need to come to the clinic in person, you'll notice we have a new doorbell for your use. One of our friendly staff will acknowledge your presence, and we will send someone out to serve you in your vehicle at curbside. If it is determined you need to come into the clinic for some services, we'll have hand sanitizer and a mask waiting for you in the foyer. You must put on a mask and use the hand sanitizer before entering the lobby area. Thank you for helping us ensure your safety and ours while we continue our mission to protect, promote, and improve the health of our community.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Now back to the show.
And that is very good information from the Madison County Health Department and Misty Motts. Thank you, Misty. Very good information.
Absolutely.
Hey, Colleen, I know that a lot of people took our poll. How
They
many
did.
berries did we have in Madison County at one time? Okay.
Okay. So what were the choices, Randy?
Okay. The choices were 2 to 3, more than 6. And guess
Okay.
what? Most people got it. There were more than 6 at one time in Madison County on our Kentucky River. Did you know that?
I do now.
And I've heard as many as at least 12
That's what we were talking
different
about.
berries. So
That's amazing.
And did you know how many that we have in this state now?
Let's see.
I didn't know this. Currently operating right now.
10.
You nailed it.
I did.
We did. We have 10, according to the transportation cabinet, we have 10 operating ferries right now. Now that doesn't count with Bob. He's got his boat on the rope, getting his dog across the river.
Okay.
There might be many of those. I don't know.
They have to be legitimate operational ferries.
Ferries.
I didn't know where you were going with Bob and his boat.
I don't know. I don't know if his name's Bob.
A different service. But there you go. Congratulations, Madison County. You all got the poll this week.
Hey, yeah, exactly. And we try to put up a poll every Monday. So if you have an idea for a poll, message us and we'll make a poll for the week. Those are always fun, interactive stuff.
They are fun, and folks, I never know what they're going to be. It's always a surprise. So if they're off the wall,
don't let her fool you, folks. I pass them all by Colleen.
Oh goodness, Randy, if you pass 90% of what you say on air by me, that red mark would be active.
Is that bad?
Randy only passes through what he thinks will actually get on air.
Make it. Sometimes I don't even try.
Folks, thanks for taking the poll. We look forward to seeing more from you this week, Randy. What else?
Hey, we have an actual event coming up too, Colleen. I know they've been few and far between and close to none. So, Hope Swings. Yep, Hope Swings is doing a fishing event, okay?
Okay.
And I actually have the graphic for that, and I'm going to call that up now so I can actually read it. It is called Fish On Fundraiser, okay?
Okay.
And it's July the 16th, 17th, and 18th, okay? And they'll have awards on the 19th, okay? All the proceeds will go to Hope Swings Domestic Violence Shelter, all right? And for more info, call 859-623-4095. And, of course, hop on at hopeswings.org.
Very good. Does it have a location or?
It doesn't say the location. I guess they'll do that. And it's probably got it on the website about where that is. I don't know exactly how they're going to be doing the fishing event. But fishing is a great way to maintain the social distancing, of course. And I'm sure go to the cane pole to get all your fishing bait and tackle. What a segue.
Absolutely. That was a fantastic plug.
You're welcome, Kent.
That's right. Well, very good.
We have another birthday. You know, it's July the 4th.
Yes.
Okay. And I got to throw up the fireworks. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. But it's also the city of Richmond's birthday. Did you know that?
Yes.
Do you know how old the city is today?
222 years old.
Man, you're on it, girlfriend. Nice.
Happy birthday to the city of Richmond. Lori,
Richmond.
I hope I can add this to my bonus points. I always get so excited when Lori calls on me and I have the right answer. It's what
I told you what it was.
I knew before.
Happy birthday, Richmond, Kentucky.
That's right. 2 wonderful birthdays for sure.
Absolutely.
Celebratory day.
Yeah. And you know what?
I think I messed up.
Did you freeze up? There, you're back. Hey, there she is.
I'm back.
Don't you love this technology? Come on. Come on. Open it up. Open it up. We're almost done. Open it up. Hey, and we had a special ribbon cutting on Saturday, 9 a.m. for a new park, Millstone Park.
Yes.
On July the 4th. Isn't that kind of cool?
It's very cool, and it's
it is. It's a beautiful park. Go down there, see the millstones. They're putting up history markers too. I know that are coming because the mill has a great history in Richmond, Kentucky. And you know what it deserves too? This ribbon cutting.
What does it deserve, Randy?
Fireworks.
More fireworks.
You love that, don't you?
I do. I love it. Yes. Folks, take a wander down to Mill Park, located in the heart of downtown Richmond. The mural is beautiful.
It is.
Absolutely wonderful job, and we couldn't be more thrilled. Job well done.
Job well
everyone involved. I'm stuck.
Yep. You're stuck. Hey, you're back.
And I'm back.
You must have some squirrels running around on your line.
I don't know what's happening.
Don't you love technology?
It could be fireworks, honestly, right?
It could be fireworks.
Who knows? It could be every time you throw those fireworks up.
That could be it. Oh, no. Hey.
Very good.
Get out, enjoy the fireworks, but if you can't, get out and enjoy fireworks tonight. You think it's too hot, whatever the conditions. You want to maintain your social distancing, you can watch them tonight, 10 o'clock, live on Madison County Live from Lake Reba. sponsored by Amanda Markham. We're going to have patriotic music and fireworks, and I don't know, I may sing. No.
We'll be there together in spirit, Randy.
That's right. Everybody watch online tonight, 10 o'clock, Madison County Live, the fireworks show.
That's right. Stay safe, everyone.
Yes,
it absolutely. Is always a pleasure to be here with you. So,
and here we go. I'm again. July 4th. Wow, we must end the show. It must be like maybe we've allotted our satellite time.
I think that's it.
And of course, we're going to wrap it up with the cane pole fishing report.
There you go. All right, Randy, stay safe.
Stay safe. Be kind.
We'll see you soon.
Treat others how you want to be treated. All right. You want some more fireworks? I know you do. Ready? Let's hum together.
I'm ready for tonight. I'm ready for the show.
Okay, here we go. This is the show.
You must have gotten a deal on that particular pack of fireworks.
Hey, I paid for these graphics. I'm going to use them.
Folks, stay safe. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Thanks for watching the show. Oh, there he is. Nice. Bad. Ricky, go get it.
No, I'm not.
That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Say nice. The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cane Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Jason Russell with your Eastern District Fishing Report. With recent rains over the weekend, a number of our Army Corps lakes are slightly over summer pool with water levels falling. Tailwater fishing at these areas has been very good prior to the rain. A number of these lakes are releasing water and conditions should return to low flow by the latter part of the week. Bluegill and sunfish continue to produce good results now, with bluegill back on the beds in some locations. Paintsville, Fish Trap, and Pan Bowl lakes would all be good choices. Waxworms, redworms, and night crawlers are always good options for catching panfish. Bass fishing is still going on well on a number of district lakes. Good numbers of bigger bass are being caught in shallow water in the upper ends of the lakes. With warmer daytime temperatures, vegetation is really starting to grow and shallow water weed beds are filling out. Top water lures worked in and around weed beds are producing good numbers of quality bass. With the warmer temperatures, night fishing is also picking up. Both jigs and swim baits have been successful. Try fishing Yatesville, Carr Creek, Paintsville, and Buckhorn Lakes for quality bass on weed beds. Catfishing has begun to slow down with the peak of spawning. This remains a great time for tickling and noodling season, which continues now through August 31st during daylight hours. Rod and reel fishing, as well as jugs and limb lines, should start picking back up in a couple of weeks. The most recent trout stocking for the district was for brown trout going into Looney Creek near Lynch in Harlan County on June 24th. The most up-to-date trout stockings are posted on the website shortly after stocking. We have a lot of questions coming in on farm pond management and vegetation control. Check out our helpful and informative links on our website at fw.ky.gov under the Fish and Fisheries Management drop menu. Please be safe on the water, especially with the upcoming holiday weekend, and take a kid fishing whenever you have an opportunity.
Get notified for all of your good news through our Facebook page or YouTube channel. Just search Madison County Live. While you're there, be sure to hit that follow button right under our cover photo and select See Us First so you can get notified when we put up a new post or video. Thank you for supporting Madison County Live and Good News. We produce, promote, and share happy.
Watch Madison County Live premieres on Facebook and YouTube every Saturday evening at 8 o'clock with replays at 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Sundays on Facebook. And of course, always throughout the week on the Madison County Live Facebook page.
The Madison County Health Department is asking for the public's help to reduce the spread of COVID-19 locally. Some familiar preventative measures that you can take include washing your hands often, avoiding close contact with people who are sick, and staying home if you are sick yourself. Covering your cough or sneeze with a tissue, and then throwing the used tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your face and mouth with unwashed hands. Keeping surfaces clean. The trusted sources of information in Kentucky are kycovid19.ky.gov, the Kentucky Hotline, 1-800-722-5725, your local health department, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website, cdc.gov. Businesses in Madison County are adapting to the use of cloth face coverings in the business setting to protect employees, customers, and the entire community from the spread of coronavirus. This video will demonstrate how to appropriately use a cloth face covering in the workplace. Putting on or donning your cloth face covering. Wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. You may also want to use alcohol-based hand rub. Identify which side of the cloth face covering is the outside and which is the inside. Loop the face covering over your ears, bringing the covering to your nose and mouth. Secure at the ears. Depending on the design of your face covering, you may need to pull down the face covering under your chin and over your nose. While wearing your cloth face covering, do not pull the top of your face covering below your chin. Keep your nose and mouth covered. Do not touch the inside of your face covering. Removing or doffing your cloth face covering. Move to a clean area. Wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. You may also want to use alcohol-based hand rub. Remove the face covering from the ear loops. Avoid touching the inside of the face covering. Store in a clean bag until you are able to launder the face covering. Launder your cloth face covering daily. Thank you for your diligence in using proper face covering guidelines. Stay safe and stay healthy.